Hello, how's everybody doing today? Is it going to be an easy like Sunday morning? I'm hoping. I'm thinking it. Well, last night I got so many downloads when I was doing these cards. I don't know. I'm telling you, downloads are just off the chain with me. I think everybody else is getting a lot of downloads too, but I'm telling you, we are going to see what the cards are going to bring. The first card that we got was the Four of Earth. And this is like for me, this is like a slow and steady progress type card, one step at a time. Fear and doubt, slow forward, momentum, do not falter, rest and recharge, a good outcome ahead, do not make hasty decisions, and watch for careless errors. This is kind of let's see what this card has to say. When the Four of Earth appears in your reading, a happy and rewarding outcome is close at hand. Remember, however, that the key to completing large or long-term projects is in making slow and steady progress. The key is to put one brick on top of another to preserve and continue to build. Even when you feel you want to give up, it is to remain positive in the face of hardship, knowing that experience and frustration, fear, and doubt will only serve to weigh you down and slow your momentum. That is a good message for the collective because we're all in such a hurry. Take a moment to look back at how far you have come and celebrate what you achieved. And now look forward and see that you only have a few things left to accomplish. Take heart, take a moment to rest and recharge, and then continue forward with the same level of dedication. You know, it's kind of like those moments where you're looking for something and you just have to take a deep breath and walk away from it for a few minutes because you can't find it and you're getting so aggravated. And then all of a sudden you take those few moments, you walk back over, and there it is. So I do think we need to take a little bit more time on things. I know I have the impatient thing, and it seems like everybody's always in a hurry, and we're always in a hurry, and what are we in a hurry for? So the other card that came out with that was growth. The Ace of Wands. Step into your power, invent, talk, and create. Whatever you say now will be well received. So the success and influence card is coming out with the be patient and keep achieving your goal type card. So that's what we're looking for. We're progressing, we're going forward. We're not going to stay in this stagnant uh, place anymore. None of us want to, and we're ready for change. We're ready to go on. A lot of cards that come out today were very good cards. It shows a positive path forward. We did get the Five of Water, which I call her the praying woman or the meditating woman, the woman that is in her own moment, feeling alone and isolated, without hope, consumed by fear and doubts, unable to see a way forward, trapped in the moment, feeling angry and betrayed, mourn your loss, and playing the victim. A lot of times we have a lot of problems and we do play the victim. It's the victim mentality. But we have to, this card represents feelings, fear, doubts, and hopelessness that can cloud our minds and hearts and give rise to confusion, misunderstanding, and anger. These emotions are often born of our own pain and insecurities and can cloud our ability to see and love our surroundings. All too often, when we experience a moment of great hurt or loss, we can feel alone, as if, we're not alone. We have our ancestors, we have our spirit guides, we have our higher self, we have source. We're never alone. Maybe in this 3D physical body, we feel alone because we're looking out and there's nobody there. But really, if we look within, we've got a whole community of love and wisdom and healing and everything intertwined with that. Now, the card that we got with the praying woman is reflection. It is the Six of Cups, and it receive any gift with thanks and grace. And if you are giving it to others, enjoy it. Giving is its own reward. When you are giving, it is a reward. You will get back what you give out. I always say that. I feel that. And we pretty much know that. Now, the wisdom card come out, and number 10. You are here to become wise. Knowledge does not make you wise. Wisdom is learning from one's mistakes. Apply knowledge, logic, and common sense. Learn from more than just books. Seek out your elders. Time to break a cycle. Wisdom is understanding. Wisdom is love, loving and whole. Know and love your shadow. You have unlimited potential. The road ahead leads to many destinations. That's true. Books are not all knowledge. I always say the leveling up, the age of leveling up is our wisdom. It teaches us as we go, and education can't do all that. Education doesn't teach you common sense. The second of the 8 primary reasons for being is to acquire wisdom. While a person can have great knowledge, if they have no understanding that knowledge will not make them wise, an individual may possess a great capability to retain facts and information, but lack the ability to truly process what they've learned. Some say wisdom cannot be learned from a book. It is something that is learned through experience. True wisdom is born of understanding and experience. Wisdom stems from learning from one's success and mistakes, one's trials and adventures, one's gains and losses. Wisdom is born of awareness and discernment that allows you to judge the best course of action. In most situations, wisdom is the application of knowledge, logic, and common sense. I completely agree with that because and not to be mean, but I know people that are very, very highly educated and there is no common sense in the program there. And I'm sure you have seen that too. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, what is interesting about that card is the High Priestess number 5 come out, the Wisdom card. Listen to your inner wisdom, which will guide you towards a new educational path, belief, or teacher. Teachers aren't just educational people. Teachers are everyday people that have leveled up and have achieved a lot of wisdom. So those are really good cards. And like I said, they just flew out and I kept letting them fly out. And we also got the crone. The crone is a woman who understands her true nature. Be aware of your choices. Be unafraid to walk your path alone. Remember, you're not alone. In this physical world, you may feel alone. But in the spiritual world, you are not ever alone. Be unafraid to walk your path alone, a life of your own design, untapped power and potential, a fertile and productive future, a childless state. Be unbound and unapologetic. Respect and cherish your elders. A direct and forthright approach is needed. Do what's necessary, not what's expected. It is time to be fierce and fight back. Yeah, I agree with that completely. I think we all need to step into our crone power, whether we're masculine or feminine, and the wisdom of the high priestess or high priest, because we are leveling up to wisdom. We're not as naive as we once were. And with the wisdom, we got the 9 of Pentacles, the gratitude card. And it says, devote time and money to your interests and your home. You can be the center of your world and appreciate all good things in life just now. This is the leisure card. This is the gratitude card. Once you come through the wisdom and you start giving and you start loving, you start receiving. Another card popped out at the very end, and I kept it because this is a card. It is the 10 of Swords, and it is endings. Walk away and let go. Focus on the present rather than dwell on the past. And we all need to take this into consideration. If we are sitting there dwelling on the past, nothing will ever change. You will sit in a stagnation past experience the rest of our lives. It's just what it is. We cannot live in the past. The past is gone. Let it go. Send up balloons, send up gratitude messages, give it a farewell, whatever you have to do, but release the crap that was in the past. If it's a beautiful memory, hold it in your heart. Think about it. But if it's a bad memory, let it go. Actually, get some helium balloons in your mind, tie the past crap to the helium balloon and set it free in the air. There you go. And forget about it. That's the way I look at it. We got some amazing messages from the Gateway of Light activation. I can't wait. I haven't read them, but I've seen the cards and I think they're beautiful. So this one I had to work on pronouncing it. Order of Melchizedek. Melchizedek. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Look at that beautiful light surrounded by complete energy. I mean, amazing. The Melchizedek, whose name means King of Righteousness, is the first high priest mentioned in the Bible, the one who initiated all the great teachers that followed him. He is mentioned in several Arabic texts, including the Dead Sea Scrolls, and also the Kabbalist Tsar. He is an ancient gatekeeper of the light who is dedicated to helping all those walking the spiritual path to take the initiatory steps to align with the light. The best way to describe this great being is as a wizard. When you invoke him, you will feel the presence of a loving and angelic grandfather who wants to guide you to your greatness. We've been talking about the ancestors for a few days now, and I'm still feeling the ancestors just yelling, just all of them talking at the same time. We really have to listen to the ancestors. They are coming through and they're trying to tell us something. The problem is we think it's just imaginary something in our head. We're not paying attention. The order of the Melchizedek, which was mentioned by Jesus in the New Testament, is a divine order of a very high frequency, light beings, angels, and masters who are working together as an energetic force dedicated to lighting up and outshining all darkness and bringing a greater balance of masculine and feminine energies to Earth. Its members include Jesus Christ, Angel Michael, Archangel Michael, Achia Faye, and the Mother Mary. By connecting with these cosmic beings, we give permission for our energies to be upgraded by light and to light, so that we can become an even greater vessel of purpose for the world. Connect. When you're feeling challenged by something that feels like a big life lesson, call in the order of Melchizedek, light bearers, angelic beings, and cosmic guides. Thank you for enveloping me in your brilliant crystal clear light. Your message. You have learned so much and are now recognized all the great lessons you experience and challenges have brought you. The order of Melchizedek is coming to you today to encourage you to continue on this pathway and not to give up. Even in moments of darkness and fear, there is the opportunity for you to share your light. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's imperative for you to know you're not alone. Light is with you and within you. And by invoking spiritual support, you will be able to muster up the strength, courage, and focus you need to surmount whatever challenges you face. That's a beautiful message. That's a really nice card. The other card that came out was the third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. The third eye, a brow chakra, is the energy center found in the middle of the forehead, between the brows, often represents as an eye. It governs all aspects of our vision, including dreaming, reading between the lines, visualization, and even having psychic insight. This card transports us through a gateway representing our spiritual connection. Seeing with our inner eye is our divine right, and our soul self has never forgotten how to do it. In fact, we often using this special talent even when we don't realize it. For example, when we imagine something before it happens, connect, anoint the space between your brow with your favorite essential oil or moisturizer. Choose your eyes and massage this space. Tell your inner vision it's safe for it to be fully activated. Affirm, I am willing to see. Your message, this gateway encourages you to unlock your psychic abilities and to stop questioning your divine ability to see. I just said, don't question what you're hearing from your ancestors or from your angels or from your guides, because that is channeled messages coming through to you. If you have an intuition about something, trust what you are seeing. This is a sacred time for the psychic potential that you have had since childhood is awakening from slumber. You've always been a dreamer, sometimes thinking about how the future will show up or revisiting the past. Now the gifts that have been discouraged in the past are reawakening, and your inner vision, stronger than you imagine. You have an innate ability to see further than human eyes and are able to identify the energies of what is going on around you with your active third eye. This gateway is here as a confirmation that what you are seeing and experiences is in divine alignment, and that you are being supported as you develop this source given gift. Yes, source has given us the gift. We just have to realize we have it and take it. This is an amazing card. This card flew out and it's called Soul Star Activation, Fulfilling Soul Contracts, Remembering Who You Are. I always say, remember Peter Pan. Who are we? Peter Pan, he went to Neverland. Remember, he couldn't see the food and the food fight and all that they were doing. He didn't have his imaginary child anymore. He was just an adult living in an adult world. And when he realized and he went into his inner child, he seen the unseen, what they seen. And he was able to enjoy the food. Remember? This soul chakra, soul star chakra, is the energy center that is found around 6 to 12 inches above the crown and connects us directly with soul wisdom. It is our gateway to the etheric realms, which hold all the lessons of all the incarnations that we have experienced. Through our soul star, we access information and wisdom like a computer connecting to the internet through broadband. Instead of having to move through the dimensions to access the information, we can remain connected at all times and download support as necessary. The Egyptian god Horus appears on this card as our spiritual guide. His headed image is said to illustrate his connection to the sun, moon, and stars. As a keeper of energetic portals to hidden realms, he can help us remember our starry origins, open psychic visions, and connect directly within the wisdom that is held in the stars. Connect. Imagine yourself in a wide open space under a night sky filled with stars. Say, Horus, cosmic sky guardian, thank you for activating my soul star chakra so that I can remember on a soul level. Your message, through your previous journeys, you have learned much about the inner workings of your soul and about the cycles of karma. Before this incarnation, you set a powerful intention to remember your divine origins. At this point, you are in a powerful space, for you are remembering who you truly are, and you know that you have it within you to make a great difference in your own life, the lives of those you love, and of course, the world. This remembering is in alignment with the soul contracts you made before coming to this realm. If you find yourself worrying if you are making the right decision, know that even if you aren't conscious of it, all that you have chosen so far is in accordance with your soul's evolutionary plan. And when you draw this gateway, you are opening up on higher levels. I completely agree with that. We are going to higher levels. We are going there. We've been going there, and now we're all coming to ahead. It's all coming out, and we're ready for it. We have been prepared. We've been getting ready, and we have the teachers. We are the students now. We are the teachers, and we are all about it. This card came out, and it is a 10, and we have been getting 10s a lot, which is a 1. Feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. You are not alone. See, what these cards are trying to tell us is people that are feeling alone in this 3D matrix with this human body experience feel alone. Everybody's trying to live and everybody's trying to do their own thing, but you'll never be alone. You'll always have source. You'll always have your ancestors. We'll always have spirit guides. We'll always have all of that. So we'll never be alone within, but we feel alone on the outside. An old saying describes an unshakable bond when it tells us that blood is thicker than water. You have drawn this card in order to remember your ancestors. They are not merely an unwavered source of strength, playing a key part in your destiny, but also a great source of knowledge and wisdom. You are connected to all your ancestors through your blood. Feel it pulsing in your veins. Do not disown them, but instead walk in their footsteps. Honor and respect the roots. Think about the people in your family who have gone before you. One of them wants to contact and guide you. Listen to their advice. It will come from a place of love that is older than our earth. The ranks of your ancestors include priests, priestesses, shamans, healers, holy women, and bearers of true knowledge. Listen out for them. Be attuned to them. Someone is calling your name. Your family tree is strong. It contains all the answers you seek. You are not alone or isolated, but are surrounded by those who have gone before. Try to establish a link with this realm and accept the blessings that come from within it. Sensing what your ancestors wish to teach you, you can always call on them for strength and wisdom. You are not alone. For the next 21 days, your power animal is the jaguar. Your herbal essential is magnolia blossom. The healing crystal is garnet, and the number is 1. The 1 tells you that you are a magician, priestess, and that now and then you require solitude in order to fully develop the capabilities within you. You need solitude now, in particular, in order to receive your visions from the spiritual teacher clearly and without compromise. Number 1 promises success and a deep bond of the heart. It will teach you to feel the moment of the creation within you and to perceive yourself as a spiritual being. Its energy field is the beginning, the absolute being, the sum of all possibilities, the pure spirit, and the sublimation. That is an amazing reading, and that is an amazing word for today. That was a great reading for today. That reading is telling us everything we've been talking about. Our ancestors are all around us. They're screaming out to get your attention, and we need to listen more. We need to do more meditation, more grounding, and we need to. Well, I hope that helped everybody. Lucky just came and I had to go out and tell him I loved him. So, well, I hope everybody has a beautiful Sunday, and I hope that message helps anybody that listens to it. And I am going to put a link to our GoFundMe page. If there's any love there that you can help us with, please do. And, you know, I love you, and make every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you. Love you.